Hi, hello, and welcome to the Consularship Report brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent to deliberate the findings for so it's Leo rising and or North Node. So if you don't know your rising, please, my dear, start with your North Node. Everything else drops below 70% accuracy. It's how most Western astrology is designed, just so you know. So some people don't know the rising. That's true. Start with your North Node. Okay, so this is going to be from the 22nd through the 21st, give or take a couple days, dear. And let's go ahead and begin. I have some cards here. We may keep shuffling, but we'll also be deliberating our findings from Vita Sibila Italiana. It's the Daily Oracle by Lo Scarabeo. And then we also have Mr. Daishishta's Panther Oracle, and those will be shuffled on camera. I've been trying to start the Leo energy for a few days, and so we finally got it. I wish I had it on camera, but this is why there might be some kind of war situation. So for Leo rising right now, the sun is going to be moving through your first house. So there's going to be growth, illumination, enlightenment, vitality, healing, reinvigoration to the life path spirit karma destiny. So that's the sun. And then to the first house, life path spirit karma destiny, the auric field. And again, this is why I say the rising sign, because when the universe, when Allah, Buddha, Shekinah, Jehovah, Adi Baba, I say, Lord Narayan, when the universe wants to push something to the people, the celestial citizens, really it gets attuned to the vibration of the rising sign. So like, when people get handed out their goodies, or when, you file in a line, A to Z, whatever, what have you. In the universe, we file in line according to the rising sign, and it happens in triplicity. So it'll usually be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and then it'll go to like the water or the earth or the air or whatever. So right now for Leo, it's the season. Not because of the Leo sun, but if you are Leo sun, happy birthday. It's really the Leo rising sign. The sun is moving through Leo. Okay, so it's life path spirit karma destiny is being reinvigorated. Also, there might be some healing if there's a physical health issue. This might be 30 days about, give or take, of healing, of excess, whatever. Now, there is some kind of truth coming out. It can be in an institutional setting. It can be that a corporate truth comes out. It can be that we get targeted. It can, because of our practice, because of our power. It can be that power comes in. Now, I feel like somebody that we're related to, connected to, even, excuse me, I need to lemon, ginger, turmeric, like usual. Now, what I'm detecting is truth is coming out. Something is getting shaken up. I'm hearing living situation or marriage. Now, we're not always married in an intimate union. It can be a best friend. It could be, I just heard the word romance with the Two of Cups, definitely. Now, it would talk about a one-on-one bond, a connection, being on the same page. It also can be Cupid's arrow. Love can come in very suddenly. It also could be that we discover our connection to somebody, because this could mean anything. It means a lot. So let's talk about that right quickly. It can mean that your moon matches their sun. It could mean that their rising sign conjuncts with your rising sign, our rising sign. It could mean that their Venus matches our Mars. Whatever it is, it's something about union. So it could also be that like we from the same hometown, we're from the same college, we're from the same lineage, we're from the same, country of origin. It could also mean like, you know, we're both cartomancers, terramancers, we're both pipe layers, contractors, whatever, what have you. There's a bond, it's a one-on-one bond too, so it's simpatico, but it also doesn't mean union. Riunione. Okay, so I'm hearing there is some kind of reunion here. And the card flipped over, so I have all the cards here. Unfortunately, I have to run with this, pardon me. So Ace of Wands with the Five of Pentacles means that we're getting ideas about changes that we need to make because there is some kind of resolution coming. The Sun in the Tower means hot weather, a conflict being resolved. It doesn't mean that the resolution it's fully resolved. The resolution comes, so you would need to enter into that resolution. Now on our end, Leo, I'm getting there's a little bit of restriction here, regulation. So we might be getting stripped. We might have been left out in the cold. There might have been some power struggle, power dynamic. Unfortunately, we're being wrangled down here. We're being brought to heel. Eight of Swords with the Hierophant. It means rules, regulations, restrictions. We're being restrained, wrangled down in some kind of way, and it's unfortunate. Now, it is actually positive for us, but I can see your ego, you know, we have the Ace of Wands here that tells me ego, but the Sun is ego, with the Tower and the ego. I mean, there we go. The Sun is the ego, it's the conscious ego. Now, ego is the mechanism of survival. I don't need to repeat that word so many times as if it's in the negative, because there is some kind of partnership trying to come in here, but I feel like we have a connection to this person all the same. With the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, we are working on something, working something out, and there's power struggles here. There's ego, 3 8s with the Sun, ego. Somebody has a big ego, and I feel it might be us, because this other person, they're sitting in their abundance. Whatever they need to do to have a calm, peaceful life and to receive their material blessings, they're doing it. They're working on empire, and we're being invited into to build with them. But for whatever reason, there's this energy of needing affirmation, affection, adoration, appreciation, attention, whatever, what have you. Because it's some spot. Somebody may be famous. Somebody may have a big job, may have a big spot, may have a big position, something of that nature. And there is a little bit of energy of Virgo moon here. The only other thing that would say would be Gemini rising, and then, okay, we might have Gemini rising here as well. Maybe even Gemini moon. I mean, I'm not detecting that. What I'm detecting is we either have a moon in Taurus, moon in Virgo. If there is, that would be either an Aquarius rising or Gemini rising. Wishing you the best. Pray that you are blessed with lots of love and joy and lots of happiness. Okay, so somebody increased their boundaries and standards. And something needs to meet the bar. And they're very insightful. They can easily go to the depths of their soul. And unfortunately, they live out of that. And that's in their aura, that's in their energy. And unfortunately, their boundaries and standards do shove people off easily. It's easy to get dislodged. It's easy to get dismissed with this person that we're connected to. And if it's not a person, it would be a high-powered position, high senior ranking. There's also a little bit of energy of an Aries moon here, but this would be somebody that has their Venus in the same house as their moon. So it doesn't need to be exactly conjunct. I mean, if you're using Eastern philosophy here, if it's in the same sign, it's conjunct. In Western philosophy, you need a close orbit, maybe 4 or 7 degrees. This is relevant for some reason. Now, we are trying to be discerning, but we're feeling isolated. We're feeling cold. We're feeling left out. We're feeling hurt. We're needing boundaries, standards. We're needing rules, regulations, restrictions. We're needing also to understand how to work through something or work something out. And also, there's a lot of energy here on our end. So I'll be honest, I'm getting that we're in our ego. I don't know what else to say. Because perhaps this other, okay, no, we're in our ego, my dear. We're in our, the Sun, Queen of Swords with this, unless the Four of Pentacles comes out, we're in our ego. You know, especially with this Cuarto de Copa, but duh, read the card, gorgeous. Okay, so Four of Cups, you know, there's a rejection here and it's the other side. So if it's not rejection, it can be lukewarm, tepid, placid, something didn't meet their standards, something didn't rise to the level, something didn't come to the bar. They have their defenses up, this other part, side, whatever it is, if the person, place, or thing, whatever. We're being basic with this Five of Pentacles here and the Five of Wands. So we got left out, we got released, we got let go, we got dismissed. It can be from a job or position, it can be from a spot. Maybe it was a roommate, maybe it was a best friend, maybe it was even a marriage. with the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. It was some kind of union, and it was the right thing to do, but it doesn't need to stay that way, because with the World card, things come back around if the vibration is right. That, you know, the universe never repeats itself, but it does rhyme. So if you can pick up the writing on the wall, if you can tap and tune into the frequency, because look, here's the Lovers card. So I feel like there was somebody here raised their bar and we should have raised with them, and it didn't happen. There's other interpretations here, so let's have a look. There's some kind of achievement, accomplishment with the Sun card and the World card. What's happening though is that there is a boundary, a standard. They're on the high ground, and we should be there as well. But there's this energy of either contestation, competition, being petty, basic, jealous, or competition of some kind that's karmic. Now, there's a little bit of a demonic energy here with the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Devil. So what that means is that we're that, okay, vacillating and vapid. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. We're knee-jerk energy. It's that kind of prickly, pressured, pointed speech energy, where you kind of push your weight around. That's what I'm getting here. Five of Wands, the Devil, that's a demon, hellfire. And then we have the Knight of Swords. With that five and the Devil, what that means is like, the Knight of Swords in the reverse is unpleasant. They're knee-jerk reactions, they're kind of ruthless, they're kind of techno prisoners, but their intention is not the right reason. And if they think they're acting in the right, they're not. So they have this false sense of righteousness. And then the clarification isn't getting any better. Okay. Unfortunately, we're in the wrong here. Never do I ever say that, because we're sitting in this energy of feeling like we're right and we're not. Look, and then we have the word apology here. So we need to apologize. I'll just tell you point blank. And I have my Mars in Leo, so hey, this could be talking about me. I mean, it drops 30% accuracy once you leave rising and the North Node. Now, some of us are lucky as Leos, we have multiple planets in that sign, so it would augment that guidance. But where we're at here is like, we're in a situation where we were closely bonded to somebody. Or you know, yeah, I mean, it's person here. I was trying to give job. It's person. We had oath, a vow of some kind. We might have, excuse me. I had the dating apps on because it was Pride weekend, and I'm regretting it. Let me put the do not disturb on. That's a mess, a nightmare. Yes, a dark hole. If you feed it, it will eat you. Anyways, long story short, this is a connection. So with the Hierophant and the Two of Cups, we would have either given it a name. You're my lover, you're my bae, you're my bestie, whatever, what have you. If it was work, it was like a work wife, work husband kind of situation. We got a lot of fives here. We got a lot of eights here. So there's power struggles, ego, ego, ego. We have a hidden seven, an outright seven. There's only one, two, but there's multiple aces. So there was some kind of union. This was something sanctified in the divine. And unfortunately, we're on the losing side. I gotta say, us, Leo, we're on the losing side. This other person's on high ground and they're not coming off. And then unfortunately, with this Queen of Swords and the Devil, we're not acting the right way. We're not. And it's confirmed with the Knight of Swords. And this other person, everything's in the light for them. They have the Sun card and the Tower. They know everything. Nothing is going to be a surprise to them. And usually there are surprises with the Tower card. The thing that negates that is the Judgment or the Sun in respect to the aspect of surprises. So whatever little shocking event happens is not a shock to them. They can be shocked but not at all amazed, or amazed but not at all shocked. Okay. And then we have vow here. So I was reading the Hierophant, but then also this says vow, wish, hope, worship. So somebody here has strong feelings, and it's us. And then we have three queens out here. So there's a definite conflict unless we're being invited to some kind of showcase or party. And then we might be having this like weird mind. Like this other person, they're fine. They're really, oh, I shouldn't have done that. They're fine. They're not gonna circle back. Um, so excuse my language, but they might not be thinking about us. They might not care. If a conflict happened, which definitely did, we got too many conflict cards here. They're they don't care. They've reconciled this and they've gone inside themselves and they found everything that they need. They are their own best friend. They're their own abundance. They pour from their own cup. Hermit with the Sun card means material abundance. Queen of Pentacles there means they're living out of that. With the Tower card, they've already faced their own judgment. They've already tested themselves. Four of Cups, they're willing to, they're going to dismiss something unless it rises to the level. And then Seven of Wands is a confirmation, meaning, listen, you need to meet my bar, and if you don't, I'm fine letting you go. Yeah, so listen, this other person, they're fine. Us, we are the ones, we didn't think this would happen this way. So if we need to apologize, if we need to own up, we should do that because if nothing's going to change otherwise. And maybe we're not in that place and maybe we don't want to do that, but then okay. This is calling us petty and basic, that we're a natural born witch, but we're sending our energy to the demonic place. That we have natural talents and abilities, a double eight, but we're projecting our energy in a way that's gonna trap us. Okay? It's gonna trap us. We're suffering in darkness for no reason. So we're giving our energy to the dark, is what I'm being told. I have to say. And this other person, they're not going to feed this because they have self-love. That's the power, the Lord of the house. The power in the house is that they know this energy is depressive. We don't have a Five of Cups here, but we have a Five of Wands. And we have a Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles means untouchable. It's like Shudra. And then Five of Wands means criminal. With these two together and the devil, it just means like this is not energy that this person's going to walk into. And if the Lord of the house is bringing in self-love and fright, it's saying like, listen, love yourself because what you're going to be given is not anything. And the way they see us is an inducement. They think of it like we're a lure into the dark side. So we need to be in different energy. And this is the first for me. I'm sorry, like I'm confused right now because never have I ever given the person getting the reading a bad reading. Usually the other side is the bad side. For Leos, what did you do? Because we're on the wrong. We're in the wrong here. Okay, well, I'm not seeing an attachment, but there might be somebody in our ear whispering to us, enemy, distrust. Because we should be encouraged to fix this or to be in a better energy, even if we don't fix this, to be in a better energy. I mean, on our side, we have the devil and the Five of Wands, and I'm not seeing, oh, we might be bound to this person. So that's something different. I didn't see that before. And then I can return to the good news because I'm not prone to give us a negative finding and them a positive finding. That's not my job. I'm here to advocate for you, Leo. So it's good news all the same, but there's an adventure. This other side is exploratory, so they're fine. They're willing to start fresh. They're willing to start over, and that's a dangerous person. A person who's willing to leave it all and go about to do something that makes them feel better. That's yeah, because there's a protest here. There is an active conflict, but we should return to the beginning. I'm hearing back to the middle. So yeah, okay. So, but look, again, with the devil card and the judgment card, what that means is the past is coming back to haunt or to be faced. Oh, go, baby. I don't know, baby. We should just sit and watch the river flow. I'm butchered those lyrics, I'm sure, but that's India Ari. Let the I can't remember the I was there for you and okay, so somebody is reminiscent, especially with that judgment card. We're looking back towards the past, but the situation has already completed itself. But here's the deal: whenever the devil and the world card come out together, it's time magic. So looking back towards the past is not just to think of the devil when it came out. With the world card, it means going back to the past. I'm going back to Cali. Okay, so we're going back. So we've been left to our own devices with this Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Again, this other person has the whole situation already taken care of in their mind and their heart and their soul and their spirit. High Priestess in the Star card, they're fine leaving it be. They feel content. Somebody may have their moon in Aquarius. All right. So they're a lover, but they only want to go towards sweet energy. That's Nine of Cups. Okay, so we have two energies here of enemy. And I hate to say it, but when this card is present and there's another one present, unless we're conspiring to do evil works, we're our own worst enemy. So what this is a discovery. We are walking in, so we're leaving behind something that we were told. It was point blank period delivered to us, the truth. And then we're leaving that behind, going into another discovery. It's a self-discovery because then we're going to sneak around even more. And where we're sneaking around to is a lover. So honestly, I'm just going to say we need to take actions from the heart. We need to be authentic, genuine, sincere with the Knight of Cups here. Because if we were told the truth already, here's the situation. That's why this other side is fine as they are, because they've done everything, they've spoken up. And see, with the Queen of Swords, it means we know the truth, we just don't feel right about the truth. And it's stuck, it's literally, lo costanza, it's constant, and it's vidorva, presione, sospiri. This is all pique. Pique is swords. And then this other side, okay, cups. So everything is fine. However, the other side has put this to bed already, and the situation is stuck. It's laid and buried. So it's going to be up to us to make a change because this other side is not going to budge. Okay. Giovanni Fanciulla. So here's the situation. Letterato, letteretta, it means like there's been a discovery here. We've been left our own devices. We're unto ourselves because the situation has matured fully. So if we're not able to look out into the future to this discovery, we're not. So we need to do some cold hard thinking because we're holding a position and that may or may not be positive. So if we don't have the cunning, the strategy that is appropriate, we might have cunning and strategy. Okay, I'm just being told we're our own worst enemy. It's the second time it came around. I don't know what else to say. It's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you, Leo. This is a path of self-awareness. Okay, we should be on the path of self-awareness because we need to work on ourselves a lot more. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. We need to work on ourselves a lot more. So I'm going to enter that in right now. We need to work on ourselves a lot more. This is Leo. Okay. Take good care of yourself, darling. I really love you. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings or anything. This was odd. I haven't done this for the other cards, so please nobody get jealous, but I feel incomplete. I need to pull one karma card. That feels rude and mean, but look, illusions. Be careful of drama and falseness, being deceived by appearances or people, extreme emotions, idealizing a situation, and or avoiding a difficult truth. My obsessive thinking got the best of me. I allowed my emotions and others to control and dictate my actions towards our connection. I finally understand I need to trust my intuition. So we've come up against, okay, so this is past life stuff, but see, inner turmoil with Aries. Okay, these two energies together would mean that this person is willing to tear themselves apart. And Muse, they're always they use their pain to grow. And so that kind of person, they evolve at the speed of light. And, Leo is a fixed energy. But it did say that the other side had a fixed moon. It doesn't have to be Aquarius. It could be Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo. Those are all fixed signs. So this person is going to choose themselves over time, but they seem to be progressive, which means they were just trying to grow. That's weird sometimes and then we got new beginnings. So that's weird sometimes because when a person increases their standards, most of their friends will go along with them, and there'll always be 2 or 3 friends left behind because those friends take a little bit extra time to grow, to evolve. And I feel like we were that friend. We were the friend that stayed behind. We were that friend that didn't want our new friend to change or our old friend to change. They were becoming a bigger, brighter, and better person. We decided to stay the same. And so we got left in the past. They entered into a new timeline. False flame. So they weren't getting enough from us, unawakened. Yeah, because we were wordless. So we can't speak up to the fact that we needed to speak up. We can't be silent and we can't rest on our laurels. I'll be honest, if we don't do anything, this situation is not going to resolve itself. I need to go because you're now getting special treatment, Leo. I haven't pulled that karmic card for anybody else. Take good care, darling. I love you so much. Let me know how I can support you and help you. I'm here. No judgments. I honor you. I praise you. I thank you. Where you have error, the viewing options here. So thank you for making us one of yours. If anything that was said resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. We did post the guidance today from Isabella Rotman's This Might Hurt Tarot. And take good care, honey. Until we read again, until we meet again. Namaste, Dandavat, and Ashe. Au revoir, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen. Das Vidania, arrivederci, ciao.